Hey everybody, it's Chris from SideshowGamble. We're back at the table today. So let's get into this. So hopefully you saw the title. We're talking about, how do we play better? Now, obviously, if you were watching my lives from this past weekend, you know that I got hit hard, and it was more me. It wasn't anybody else. Everybody was shooting just fine. Yeah, 7 was coming out a lot, but we didn't do good. And we chased, and we got too aggressive, and then we started panicking, and we just didn't play smart. And we lost our entire bankroll. The entire bankroll is gone. We're starting from ground zero on this bankroll. So, kind of makes you put some things in reality here. Like, we're going to DiceCon, right? We're going to have a lot of shooters there. There's going to be a lot of YouTube content creators there. Jeremy from Color Up is putting this on. The guys over at Casino Quest are going to be there. That's where the opening is at Casino Quest. So there's a lot going on for all this, and it makes you kind of sit back and realize, or it does for me at least, realize that maybe we need to reapproach this. So one of the things I said yesterday, and I think Vince Armonte left me a message or a chat on a comment, I should say, on one of the videos from yesterday was, or the day before, I don't know when this video is coming out, basically saying that, there's too many strategies up here in the head. Like, which one do we play? Which one do we do? And we got to set some rules for ourselves. So today, we got a $2,000 bankroll. Right there, $2,000. That's what I want to start with every day when I go to Vegas. I don't want to go more than this. If I make more profit, we just take it, we bank it to the side. But every session we start with, this is going to be our session. Everything above that, once we're done with the session, we're done. So I've been sitting here trying to think about, and I sat down last night, really thinking out what are the 5 strategies I'm going to play. Like I said, I want a dark side, I want an aggressive light side, I want a conservative light side, I want just a light side, and then I want a hybrid, and so forth and so on. So what I'm looking at is the Andre 2.0 from Greg over at 555. The Holy Grail, it's the aggressive one. However, I don't know if it's going to rack it into the aggressive level. But at the lower level, we're not doing we're basing this off $15 tables. And then the Route 66 from Skill and Luck. So Holy Grail from Wayland's Wade Craps. Route 66 from Skill and Luck. The 678 from Wager Me This, Jacob over there. And then the 220 inside, which is just a basic 220 inside, 2 hits and down. And then I've got mine for random, which would be the coin pusher. And the way I look at it is I broke it down. I want to bring out my notes here because I don't want to say the wrong numbers here. So I look at the initial investment based off of what we've got. Like the Andre, it's a dark side strategy, $2,000 bankroll. It'd be 9% of my rack every time I play it. And that's all of it. So I've got 180 at risk at any given time. The coin pusher, it's a 3% risk of my bankroll per shooter. 3% per shooter. I should say that the percentages per shooter. The Holy Grail, aggressive light, low end, 10.8% of my bankroll per shooter. The Route 66, a very conservative light side strategy, I'm looking at 4% per shooter. So maybe that's my random. Maybe that's the one I do on random. But I think I'd have to up it a level, so we have to look at that number again. Because if I'm going to $15 tables, I couldn't drop to 44 inside. I have to drop down to 66. So that tells me we'd have to start at 88 inside, 2 hits, and then regress down to 66. So I might have to look at that number. Actually, let's look at that number right now since I'm thinking about it. So, phone, where'd you go? I need a calculator. Sorry, we'll get the dice thrown here real soon. I promise. But I wanted to share this thought process with you guys. So if 66 is going to get us to 44, I need to be at 88 plus my $15 Passline. But even though I don't have to. So I'll do it with the Passline just so I know in the event I decide to play that. So 103 divided by is 5%. So it goes up 1%. Okay, that's not bad. So 5% of the bankroll. That's plenty fine by me. And then we have the 678, which I'm still trying to figure out the percentage on this because it's playing light and dark. So I just did the money that'd be at risk in the event of, like, the 7 comes, you've got that $100, and then if you're just playing, it's 81 across or whatever it is. I'm accounting that the 6 and 8 would both be open. Then I'm looking at a $19 at risk. Most is 25, I think. So that would drop me. I'm literally less than a percentage of risk. So that's not a bad one to play. The risk is at the come out, which we can do the math and we'll figure that piece. And then 220 inside is a 12% risk. 12% of my bankroll is at risk per shooter. My phone I got a message or something. So I think Jeff just came out with a new video. I'll watch that after I'm done with this one. So what I have to do is I have to figure out what I want to do. So like I said, I want to figure out some strategies, and I want to shoot them, and one, I'm working on my dice setting. So I've decided that my landing zone, I want to be between right here, where the wall starts to bend, and right here. So pretty much I'm going to look right at the edge of the P. This is where I want to hit. Somewhere in here. We'll figure out honing in a little bit. So first strategy up is then I look at the win goal. Well, I want to shoot for a 25% win goal per day. Well, 25% win goal on a $2,000 bankroll is a $250 win goal per session, I should say, not per day. Per session, I want $250. Well, what is $250? If I broke this down, there's 100. There's 100. What is $250 by 10? If I go for 10 shooters, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I look at it and say I want, you can see me in both cameras. That's freaky. If I say that I want just to go for 5 shooters, I need to make a profit of $50 per shooter. If I go 10 shooters, each shooter's got to win me $25. If I win $25 on every shooter, and that's counting myself because I'd be a roller, a shooter, whatever you want, a dice thrower, which probably should stop using the word shooter. They block videos for that word now, apparently. But if I do that, then I only have, I'm breaking it down in my mind, like where do I need to be comfortable? So if I shoot for, say, a $30 win goal per individual and then get out of the hand, then I'm good. I can just do a $30 pass line and I'd be fine, or don't. It's a 50-50 shot. So, but we're coming up to the table. We're going to play, we're not the first ones up. So we are just going to come to the table. We got our first player up right now, and we are going to go with our coin pusher. Now, so should we go with the coin pusher? I've got to hit that 6 and 8 to get it out there. Or should we go with the 66? So, they're both about the same percentage. I'll tell you what, we're going to go with not the 66. We're going to go with the 88 inside. So we're not going to have to pay a pass line. We're going to randomly toss the dice. So let's get a point, and then we're going to go from there. So we're just going to get a point real fast. I'm not going to let anything else sway me. We got a hard 10. No, I didn't click on the box. Of course I didn't click on the box. I never click on the box. I always forget to do clicking in the box. So we're going to get a hard 10. 10 is going to be our point. Now, at this point, we're going to go 88 inside, which is quite a bit. So I'm going to drop 75, 85. I'm going to drop $90. I'm going to get $2 in back, and I'm going to ask for 88 inside. We've got a point. I know I'm taking a little bit of time today because I really want to focus this out. All right, so we got 88 inside. So now we've got that 5% of the bankroll is at risk. 'Give me my stick. And here we go. 5% of the bankroll is at risk. 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 5% And we got a 549. Weak toss there, Chris. Weak toss. All right, so that is going to pay us. We have $28. There's our 25. There's our 28. So we are going to rack $6. So out of the 88, we are now 82. Put that right there. We're $82 invested. So our percentage is going down a lot. Not by a huge percentage, but a little bit. And we got a 5-3 easy 8. All right. Now, this is now going to pay us 35. So there's our, no, that's 50. That's 60, Chris. There's our 35. We made 6. Now I'm going to pull down to 66 inside, which is what I'm hoping to be at a table minimum of. So we're 66 inside. We invested 88, but now we're down to 66. So we have 66 from this shooter, and how much are we in profit? There's 50. So 66 is what's out there. We've got 75, 80. We've got $85 in our rack back up here. So we're going to reset this. There's 2. So now, let's see, we've got 5, 1,000, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 19, 19, 25. Why do I feel like we messed something up here? We are still down by $3. But I'm okay with that. I don't know why that came out that way. I may have counted something wrong. But here we go. And we got a square pair. So that is going to pay us. That's going to pay $21. There's our 21. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make ourselves look proper again. So our bankroll is 100% intact, and we are $18 in the profit. 18 bucks. Now remember, our goal is $25 on the shooter. $25. And we got a 437. So this shooter did not get us where we wanted to be. About an average roll. So shooter 7's out. We're going to go into the next shooter. But we did not meet our win goal on that shooter. We are setting each shooter for a win goal here. So let's say next guy up, we don't have to do a pass line again. He's going to kind of set the dice a little bit, and I'm going to try and just kind of toss a little bit just to try and make it. He's over there. He's doing his thing. He's got his dice set. And he's got aces. Good thing we're not on that pass line. Nothing's going on for us. We're just waiting for the point. He's not really picking anything. He's just kind of grabbing where it's at and toss it. And got a 4-3-7. Money cometh, money goeth on that pass line. Same with the don't. And we got a 6-3-9. So we got a point now. Now the question is, do we go back to the 88 inside? Well, it did good for us the first time. Let's try it again. And I'm going to take, so I'm not touching the profit here. Actually, I'll put the profit on this side. So we got 80. Oh, that's where I messed up. I dropped 90 last time. So there's our 90 right there. I'm going to ask for that 88 inside again. I know I'm going to get $2 change. We got our $4 cap. $4 cap. Rack our $2 up. Now we want just the 2, and we see what happens. And we got a 5, 4, 9, so that's good. He hit his point. And that's going to pay us $28. So we're going to get our $28. We're going to press everything. And we're going to rack this 6. All right, bets are off because the puck is off. We got to get another point here. Just random roller. We're just waiting for our turn to shoot. And we got a 5, 6 mid-mo yo. All right. And we got us a hard 10. Hard 10 on the end. Waylon's best friend. So bets are on. And we got a 2x4. All right. We got the 2x4. All right, so that is going to pay us $35. And again, we're going to come back down to 66 inside. There's 50. Oh, that's right. We have our other 6 here. There's 5. So now we can take this and let's make our chip rack good again, because chip rail management, as John from ProCrep says, and Joe from Craftsmaster Journey. So our bankroll is good now. This is all in profit over here. And here we go. So, again, and we'll talk about it in a second. And we got aces. All right. Doesn't do us any good. That's right. This guy wasn't doing random. Now he's going back to this. And we got a hard 4. Doesn't do us anything. We're not out there. We can move the bets around. And we got a 5, 4, 9. All right, that's a $21 winner. We're not going to press. We're going to collect the first couple. And there's a 6-1. It's about average. About average. Puck's coming off. But here's what we could have done. And this is the part I've got to look at. I think what I possibly could have done was just do this. I can merge the two together. So let's say we did that. Let's say we pulled the 5 and 9. What would that have given us in profit now? If we had pulled the 5 and 9, I'd have 2 greens, and I'd have some extra change just to be on the safe side. So, 2 shooters, we're now in profit. Where we need to be. We're on goal. We're on glide slope. Let's change out these whites so you guys can kind of understand what we're doing. 2, 2, 4. I cannot count today to save my life. So we're adjusting how we're throwing. So we've almost got enough for 3 shooters in profit goal. But we don't have it yet. But we're on our 3rd shooter. We're just starting on our 3rd shooter. And this guy's going to go back to doing some random tosses. Let's get that point again. And there's a 5, 2, 7. Come on, winner. We don't have to play the pass line. We're not playing any ATSs. We're not doing any of that stuff. We're not trying to hope to get good. 6, 3. We're out on the 9. Again, we're going to drop 88. Well, 90. And I'll keep setting it up. I know, it's annoying, but I feel bad for dealers who have to keep doing this. They get all those bets out there and then somebody hits it. Kind of stinks. $2 change. There's our $4 there. Our $4 here. This is going to go back on the rack. There we go. So here we go. And we got a 4-1-5. The 4-1. All right, that's a $28, my apologies, $28 winner. All right. And we got a hard 6. Good, 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 good. So those are our two risky moments. Hard 6, we marked it. That is now going to pay us $35. We'll get that colored up. Take a single out of my rack. And now, pull this down. Rack is back to good. And we've got $63 up there. Now, we made it to this point. I want to lock up $25 in profit for this shooter. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to pull the 5 and 9. And guess what, folks? I've got my $30 that I'm looking for each shooter, so I got some overage. There we go. No matter what happens now, my bankroll's good in 2 hits. In 2 hits, my bankroll's good, and I'm going. That, look, 617. We would have lost everything. We actually would have been down. We would have got nothing on that shooter. So, and that shooter lasted all of 4 rolls. So in 4 rolls, we are out of it completely. And we can change the aggressiveness. This is a very conservative way of playing. And that's it. I mean, we're 22 minutes into this. We'll give it one more roll through just to see, because I want to see if we get doinked pretty hard. Because that's the best way to learn, is get doinked. Get our $2 back. Put that up there. We'll set up again. Now remember, we're not working, okay? We're only working when the puck is on. Get some new dice. We're going to go a little bit further back. And we got a 639. 639 will be our point. Now our bets are on and working. And we got a 437. So we did get doinked. All right, good. Because I want to see this. So we got doinked for 88. Now we go into, okay, how bad. So I'm glad we're actually going to do one more shooter now, because this is the part I got to figure out. We got doinked. But with our profit that we had, we can reset. So we're at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, 15, 2,000. But we do have $5 right there. That's our profit. After, that was our 4th shooter, I believe. After 4 shooters, we are $5 in profit. That's it. We were playing smart because we were hoping to get a good roll going. And our rolls have been, we're a 3.8 average here. That's not good. That sucks. But that's about typical. So now the question is, do we go for a little bit more aggressive? Now we've been doing pretty good, getting 2 hits, and then we're out the door. So now let's step it up. We've been watching the table. We've been on the table. Now we're going to go into aggressive play. Very much like the Route 66, 88. We're going to take it up to 220. We're going to see if we can't. We're going to jump in. Bankroll's good. We've been on the table for a little bit. Let's see if we can't jump into this and go 220. inside. I don't know why I'm grabbing an extra one. So, we're still not the shooter. But remember, we should have $100 over here, and we didn't get it. We did not get $100. So, can we get $100 back? And there's a 5-2-7. Maybe I'm nervous right now. Maybe I'm freaking out a little because he just rolled a 7 on the come out. But maybe he's a natural. Maybe they even intended to do that. 6-2 easy 8. So now we're out on the 8. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Isn't that the way it always goes, right? Trying to play conservatively. And there's a 5-1 mixer. So the question now is, that's going to pay $70, and I'm going to pay $75 for 5. Do we press this, or do we just rack it? I'm going to rack it, because then it puts the offset, like Jacob said the other night, it offsets my risk. So, and then we got a point, 6-2 easy 8. Well, maybe I'm excited by this guy. He just hit his point, which is going to give me another $70. So I'm excited. He just won me another 70. But do I stay out there and continue? I would say no. I'm going to come down. Be like, dealer, bring my bets down. He made his point. It's great. I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him. I hope he goes on a really good long run, because then we'll all make money. But let's look at this real quick. We got 100, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our bankroll is intact, and we've got our 4 shooters right back, right there. There's our 4 shooters. We're at 125, 30, 45. We're at $145. We are almost to our goal. We're about 2/3 of the way there, and we're on our 5th shooter. So I would say this: that shooter did what he wanted, what I needed him to do. I may play. I've got $20 right here. So what I'll do is we'll play smart. We're at a $15 table. I'll tell you what, I'll leave a 6 out there for 18. I'll get $2 back. I'm being smart. At least until I make my goal for the day or the session. That's what I want. And we got aces. All right. And we got a hard 6. So, I'm going to be out on the 6. Now I'm just playing with the extra. I've already won more than I need to on this guy. I'm just going to play with it. There's a 6-2 easy 8. I just want to see if he can do some magic for me. 5-4-9. We don't know how long he's going to go for. And there's the 4-3. It's about what the table's been doing all day. 4 or 5 rolls. We're going to lose this. But there you go. That's just, I wanted to kind of show it rolling out. We have been going for almost 30 minutes. We did talk a little bit, but we did. Let's see how many shooters we just did real quick. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shooters. So with 5 shooters, we should have 125 up in our rack. There's $125 right there. Bankroll still intact, and we got a nice $2 extra. I can tip the cocktail waitress as she's coming around. So let me know you guys' thoughts. That's how I'm wanting to break this down, and I'm going to do this for these videos as I go along. But I think a guaranteed strategy that's going to make the DiceCon list is going to be Skill and Luck's Route 66. However, Skill, we're going to have to play it at an $88 across level. And yeah, we could go to 96 across, but I'm trying to keep my risk under wraps. But now I'm breaking down per shooter what I need to win per shooter for 10 shooters. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe down below. And as always, until next time, I will talk to you guys later.